Hey everyone, it's Lindsay. I'm so glad you stopped by my channel today. I am chatting about April favorites. April has whizzed on by, meaning I have been on YouTube for exactly 1 month. And that means I have accumulated subscribers and I've got a whole 21 subscribers. I know it's not a lot, but I appreciate every one of you and I'm so glad that you are tuned into my channel and it's really exciting. I've really enjoyed the conversation that we've been having and the comments and the thumbs up and checking your channels out. So keep on doing that and looking forward to another month. So happy dance, happy channel dance, yay! I'm really cheesy, I know. There were 2 great things about April. 1, it was Easter. 2, we had the Sephora VIB sale, yeah. So one of the things I was really excited to try out this month was the Glam Glow Youth Mud Tingle Exfoliate Treatment. Now this is worth a pretty penny. It is very expensive for the full-size version, which is about like over $60. Yikes, that's a lot for a face mask, or just a mask in general. All masks are for the face, so saying a face mask doesn't really make sense. But this mask has been awesome. I'm kind of sassy and excited and happy right now, so I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but I'm just gonna go with it. So when I use this mask, I make it an experience. I spend so much on it that I'm kind of like create like a spa experience around using this. Like I take out a fresh face cloth, I set that aside, I make sure to like really cleanse my skin with water, and I'll make sure it's warm water so it opens up the pores, and then I'll go ahead and put on a layer. I've experimented with putting on thick layers and thin layers, and I feel like the thin layers works just as well as the thick layers, so it will help like extend the life of this product by using that thin layer. And then after that, like I'll just go lay in bed for like 10 minutes, I'll set my timer, I'll listen to really relaxing music, and when 10 minutes is up, I'll go to the bathroom, I'll rinse my face with warm water, and then I'll do like a splash of cold water to close up the pores, and then I'll use a really heavy moisturizer and just like really massage that into the skin so it really just like soaks it back up. And I love it. Like it's a really nice ritual that I've come to appreciate this month, and I would probably repurchase this again. I don't think I could bring myself to buy like the full-size version, but maybe during like the holidays when they do the 20% off discount, I might do that. I think it really just depends on how fast I can go through this. I mean, there's no use in buying the big version, risking that it'll dry out if the small one will do you for like a few months. You know what I mean? And I'm only using it like once a month. So, I mean once a week. So yeah, that is the Glam Glow Youth Mud Tingle Exfoliate product. If you have super sensitive skin, it may not be for you, or I would like just try a very small patch. So moving on, let's talk about lipstick. I am wearing this really fun, like orchidish color. In fact, it's actually called Plum Orchid, and this is by Laura Mercier. It is a beautiful, like pink magenta-ish color right there, and I really love the formula of this. It's not necessarily long lasting, but it actually doesn't feel like it dries out my like lips. Now this runs about $24, I think. Now if you want a similar color, but really $24 is kind of crazy for a lipstick, and I bought that during the VIB sale too. I have been loving this butter lipstick in the color Hunk? Yes, Hunk. Or Bogossi. That might be the French version. I just butchered that. But it doesn't look quite the same coming out of the tube, but it is quite similar. Okay, it definitely has a little bit more blue, but it's this color right here, the bottom. It definitely has more blue. The Laura Mercier color has more red in it, I would say. But it's in that like orchid purpley color, and this has been really fun to wear. So let's talk about eye routine. For April, I have been loving the neutral brown smoky eye look, and I have been doing a really like smoked out liner. For the liner, I've been using this Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On pencil in the color Perversion. I know this is very popular, but what I'll do is, like, as far as application, I'll do like the dotted line technique. And then what I'll do is take this smudge brush. This one's the Pro Smudge brush from Sephora. It's got like very short but very thick and dense bristles, and I will take the colors from my Too Faced Boudoir Eyes palette and mix whatever colors I'm using. So lately it's been Lap Dance and it has been Garter Belt, and I'll take some of that and then I'll spray like some sort of setting spray on my hand to get it moist. Well, first I'll do that to get it moist, and then I'll do the eyeshadow mixing, and then I'll tap a little bit off on my hand, and then I'll mix it in there, smudge it with the Perversion black liner, and I have been loving it. It's less precise, it looks more natural, and I feel like it's just very flattering, especially for spring and summer during the day when you don't want to look too made up because it's so hot and you never know if it's just gonna like melt all off your face. Next item I wanted to talk about, it may be a little premature to put this in my batch, but I am just like totally crazy about this right now. I've had it for about a week and a half, and this is the Anastasia Brow Wiz pencil, skinny pencil in the color medium ash. It is just like the cutest, smallest applicator. It's so skinny, and even the spoolie on the end is so much more slimmer than any other product I have. Just to compare, I threw this in my bag just to show you guys. I have normally used the Benefit Instant Brow Pencil. Yes, and you can see that, oops, alright. You can see that back to back, like, it is such a big difference. The Anastasia one is so much more slimmer. Isn't that amazing? Same with like the pencil. Okay, forgive me, the pencil for Benefit is gross, but like you can just see the difference in tips and how much slimmer it is. Second to last, I just wanted to talk about the NYX gloss products. I have been using these a lot now that spring is here, and they're very like light, springy colors, and I thought I would share 3 of my favorites with you. This one is a classic. This is the NYX Mega Shine Lip Gloss in the color beige. I believe this is beige. And yeah, I know it doesn't look like beige, but it is just like a beautiful, I don't know, that right there. It's just a beautiful pink. And that is perfect for every day, and I have been wearing it for like a very light day-to-day look. The next gloss I have been loving is the Butter Gloss in Maple Blondie. This is just like a beautiful peachy pink, borderline, I wouldn't say coral, but it's a beautiful peachy pink, and on my skin tone you can tell that next to beige it's definitely a warmer shade. I will say one thing about these Butter Gloss formulas, they can go on a little bit streaky at first, so you really just have to blend in, like make sure you blend it in really well when you apply it. But other than that, I really love these formulas. They don't feel too sticky. They do smell very like sugary sweet, so if you're not into that scent, it's probably not for you. Okay, so this next color is called Peaches and Cream. One day I will figure out the best way to swatch things. And this is more of a like pinky color, like a bright pinky color compared to Maple Blondie, which is more of like a peachy tone. My last favorite is a little different. Okay, it's way different. I don't see anyone really talking about their brush holders, but let me just show you because I am so proud of mine. It is a simple glass, ooh, struggles. Okay, it's a simple glass container that actually used to be a candle. Can you believe that? Okay, all my makeup brushes are spilling to the floor. I learned from Miss Glamorazzi. She had a really informative reusable candle thing. I don't know how to describe it, but it teaches you how to take out the wax and remove the wick from the bottom. Basically, you basically just like put it in the freezer, which really like hardens all the wax and makes it easier to scrape out, and then you put it under warm water, and the warm water or hot water will melt the glue that is holding the wick to the bottom of the candle, and you just give it a really good wash, and then you have a reusable glass container. Isn't that awesome? I think it's great. So yeah, that link will be below, and that's it for this video. I hope you guys found this helpful and informative. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. You can also find me on Instagram and Twitter to see what I'm up to daily. And yeah, that's about it. I hope you'll subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye everyone.